Hey guys, my name is Sean Taylor, and I'm a part-time reseller, and I'm going to show you guys how I make money selling things online. First off, we have a sourcing day. Now this is whenever I go out to a couple thrift stores or a garage sale, and I find items that I can flip for money on eBay for cash. So the first thing I bought was a pair of these Asics gel Keanu 24s. Now this is a women's pair of running shoes, and these are, I would consider, like poor to good condition. The treads are worn quite a bit. However, the gel Keanos I know are a pretty popular model, so even worn, I paid about $4 for these. They're going to be able to sell for 25 to 30 bucks, and my goal is to make at least $8 per item. And if I do this enough times, that's when the money starts rolling in. The next item I picked up is Ralph Lauren polo. Now this is a big pink polo, and the only reason I picked it up was because it's a size 2XL. And when it comes to Ralph Lauren, the market is so saturated. If you get a medium or a large size, you're gonna have a hard time moving it as opposed to a 2XL, 3XL, big or tall size. So I paid $3.24 for these, and this should sell for at least 20 bucks. So not a lot of money here, but all the sales add up at the end of the month. The next pair was at the same thrift store. I got a pair of Asics, and this one is the gel Keanu 26s. So these are in slightly better condition. You can see the treads are still visible here, except it's worn in the middle. So I would probably price these at like $39.99, and maybe somebody will hit on it, but I always have best offer on all my items just in case it sits around for a while and I need to get it moved. Then I'd probably take as low as 25, like I said, just to make that $8, and that's how I like to do it. Next up, we have a pair of Toms. Now these pair of Toms look pretty ratchet. However, women love Toms, and they're a size 8. So I pick up Toms because they're pretty cheap at that thrift store. It's $2.99, so after tax it's $3.24, and they'll ship first class, and I can typically sell Toms for like $18 to $25, just depending. So these I'll probably put for $24.99 and just see what happens. Next up, we have a pair of Converse. Now these, I said those other pairs are ratchet. These are just really dirty. They're just your standard Converse. It's a gray color. And I did notice one issue with these when I bought them. After I got them home, it has like a little crack here in the rubber. I picked these up in the 99-cent bin at that thrift store. So at 99 cents, if you sell something for $15, even shipping it in a flat rate or padded envelope, you're still gonna make like $5 or $6. So I'll probably list these again at $24.99, and hopefully it sells full price, but I definitely have some cleaning to do on these. That was all from that thrift store. Then I hit a garage sale when I was at lunch because I do work full time, and I picked up a pair of Van off the walls. Now these are a pretty small size. It's a woman's 6.5, and they're really clean, and I paid a garage sale price of $2. You typically can't find good shoes at thrift stores for $2. However, garage sales is really where you can score big because people are just trying to get things out of their house. So now that the weather's better and the coronavirus it's still pretty rampant, but people are having the sales out, and I just wear a mask and I go pick up what I can. So that was all I got from a garage sale today because this day is a Friday. I did go to a Goodwill in my town, and I picked up a pair of Hoka 1-1s. Now I've sold some women's Hoka 1-1s. I know a lot of resellers talk about how good they are. That one I think was in poor condition, and it still sold for like $30. These are the Challenger ATRs. It's a men's pair. The only issue with it is it had I think it's a generic insert. I'm not really sure. It doesn't seem like the inserts that Hoka has, so I'll have to do some more research. However, the treads are, they're in like okay condition. And with all my shoes, I'll wipe them down with a toothbrush and water and soap just to kind of clean them up, and it really makes a big difference when it comes to photos. At that Goodwill, I found a hard good. I typically shy away from hard goods. I do a lot of shoes and clothing, as you can tell. But I did pick up this Ueden Bearcat. I think it's a CB radio. Honestly, don't know much about these, but as I was sourcing, I found it and grabbed it and put it in the buggy because it seemed expensive. I looked up comps. One for parts, meaning it's probably broken or just wasn't tested, was selling for $30, and the sell-through rate was pretty high on these, so I decided to take a chance. I paid $5 for it, so we're going to see. I'll probably test it later. That Goodwill, I picked up a lot of jeans, so I got a whole stack here. This is a pair of BKE jeans, and this is the Seth cut, which it's the Tyler cut. I don't really know much about BKE. I do know it's a pretty popular brand. It's like a mall brand. However, I've bought them in the past, men and women's, and it seems like the men's do a little better than the women's. And I think that's because women typically like to try on their jeans, and men just kind of go with the size they've gone with for years and just go ahead and buy it. Bought this pair of Rock Revivals. This is a Graham boot cut. I've never purchased Rock Revivals before. It's a pretty cool like color. It's gray and everything. There's a little bit of fray at the ends, but it is a designer brand. I can kind of tell that just because the patterns look a little more detailed, and like the patch is usually in good quality. If you come across a jean that has like a cheap plastic patch that's typically supposed to be leather, saying the brand is probably like a poor quality. A lot of jeans nowadays are just, there's a lot of different brands, and it's like they try to copy the actual brand name one. So you got to be careful. I've definitely bought my fair share of jeans that have not been authentic, and I thought at the time when I was sourcing, going through the eBay app, that I was picking up a score, and it did not turn out to be a score, and I probably still have them sitting around. So next up, we have a pair of cinch jeans. Now, I live in North Texas, so cinch is like pretty prominent here. These jeans are awesome. So they're like I would call like a stylish Wrangler maybe. It seems like I come across these quite often though. These jeans happen to be a size 42-38. So the person wearing this is going to be like really tall and really wide. I mean, I wear like a 32-32 and I'm 5'9". So this guy's got to be like 6'3", I would think. Yeah, it's a great pair of jeans. All the jeans I picked up today were about $5.94 from that Goodwill, and I usually price jeans either at $29.99, $34.99, or $39.99. I mean, mainly because the quality that I pick up in this town, it's usually around that. However, I also look at it as a buyer's perspective. Like, they're not trying to spend that much money on a used pair of jeans. I mean, unless you have some really high-end designer jeans, you're probably not going to get more than $40 for them. So, like I said, I'm just trying to make that $8, but every now and then, you'll come across like a home run. Today, I just bought a lot of bread and butter items, things that are easy to store and easy to pack. So, I also got a pair of Lucky Brands today. Now, Lucky Brand jeans can be tricky because I don't think they're as good a brand as they used to be. The reason I picked this one up is because it's a 42 wide and 30 long. So this guy's going to be a pretty heavy guy and a lot shorter, and he's probably not going to the store and trying on a bunch of jeans. He's probably used to just like saying, you know what, I'm going to go on eBay and just find, Sean's Lucky jeans. So last item that I picked up today, it's a pair of Miss Me jeans. And I was really surprised because the Goodwill I go to, they usually price their Miss Me's and like other designer brands at like $19.99. So this one was actually in the line of jeans with the regular items. So it was $5.94. I got to look up comps. I didn't even look them up whenever I picked them up because I know that they have a high sell-through rate, and it's an expensive jean. I think the women I've met like through the years have said they're like $80 or $90 or $100 jeans brand new. So I definitely am going to probably check out the price and maybe price them closer to like $50. Anyway, that's all I picked up for today. I'm going to start doing videos, and I want to kind of teach people because I started in September selling things online, and I've been able to make a pretty good chunk of money, and a lot of it was from YouTube. YouTube University is absolutely alive and well, and there's a lot of people I want to thank. I'm going to get better at doing videos, and I'm going to start trying to put out at least one video a week and just see how that goes. So thanks for checking it out, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.